So, first of all, thank you so much. You are the first, if you like, chef that we're having on Taba, which is great. I know of your food for quite some time,
Right.
going back to Tamarind days, when you were doing wonderful things there.
Yes.
And then I refound you at
Uh-huh.
another lovely venue in London, Kahani, which you are chef patron there. How am I doing so far? Am I getting all of these things right?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So, would you just like to start by introducing yourself for those who don't know?
Mhm.
Um, you know, who are you? What do you do? Where do you do it? Let's start with that if it's okay.
Great. I'm Peter Joseph, chef. Been running a Michelin-star restaurant for 8 years. I was heading the team. It's called Tamarind of Mayfair, and I was a group head chef there later days. I started my career there as a sous chef, then became a head chef, responsible for Michelin-star. Now, from 2018 onwards, I have opened Kahani restaurant, which is located in Sloane Square. Um, so it's a lighter modern Indian food, we say it, and casual dining we do. No late tablecloth. I know people come there. Kahani means story in Hindi, and so we share the idea of the restaurant is each dishes comes out from some stories, and the concept we created is a sharing concept, more than a robotic fine dining. People share their food, share their story, just more lively dining. That's what we need. It's going really well past 8 years, and yeah, we do lots of we call it Indian restaurant. We just don't put it in one side, northern Indian or southern Indian. We call it Indian restaurant. We have cuisine covered from north to south of India. From you can see Punjabi dishes, some Kashmiri dishes, and middle you can see Andhra, some Mumbai roadside traditional daba, pav bhaji stuffs when we have a event or things like that. And when you come to south, lots of fish comes from south, the great curries and grills. So I have created Malabar prawn. Normally tandoor is known for northern Indian cuisine, but
Yep.
we
Yep.
created southern Indian spices, but grilled in tandoor. So which works out really well. One of the popular dish in our Kahani menu. So yeah, it's going well past 8 years, and we achieved so many awards throughout these years. It was a struggle initially, and because of the COVID, after we opened in 1 year time, we faced COVID 2020 and 2021. Then from 2022 onwards, we just shoot off, and it's doing really well. The ingredients we chose is local, and we're very particular about our ingredients, whether it is meat or seafood or grocery or dairy. And the team is trained for that as well. We have a fantastic front of house, which is, they look after the clients like not a customer, like a guests.
Yes. Yes.
And the kitchen team as well. They're very particular about consistency. I always stress on that. Same consistency throughout. So that is very important for any restaurants, not only Indian, any restaurants. So yeah, that's how we are there in the market past 8 years, and before that I was a chef for 13 years at Tamarind. 13 years, started as a sous chef, then become head chef, and holding the Michelin-star for 8 years. Then moved to Kahani. It was a great opportunity. People love our restaurant. It's a basement restaurant. They come, enjoy, relax. We have a beautiful floor with bar with amazing cocktails. Have some nice and innovative cocktails. So these all the highlights for Kahani, we can say.
No, I mean, I am biased. I've known your food, your amazing food, and even I think the front of house that Kahani at least some of them were inherited from Tamarind. So I've been enjoying your cuisine for, yeah, literally decades. And it is absolutely amazing. Um, so thank you for that professional introduction. Uh, what actually got you interested in cooking in the first place?
First place, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, well, it reminds me of my schooling time.
Hmm.
My mom used to pack lunches every day. India, we need to take a packed lunch every day
Okay.
for schooling. From I think higher secondary, we call it secondary school when we go from year 7 to year 12.
Hmm.
Mom used to pack everything for us, and we see them in the morning. She was a teacher as well. She's a
Wow.
hardworking woman, and she works hard for the family as well as looks after kids. As well, she was a teacher looking after children in the school. So all those things. So the early morning, our house is always busy, and my dad was a teacher as well. So what
Wow.
happens?
Amazing.
She cooks breakfast as well as packs lunch. So we always watch every day while we are getting ready and studying in the morning. So just see what she does. So that's how small side of inspiration comes from my mom, the food. Then the next part is she cooks tasty food. That's very important. She cooks food. She cooks a tasty food.
Yes.
Over the weekends, she cooks amazing non-veg curries. My siblings and myself, we fight for the, pick up meats from the pots. Things
Oh, of
like
course. Of
that.
course.
So that's how she cooks amazing lamb curry, chicken roast, things like that. And while I'm saying my dad is a great hunter. Hunter means he doesn't shoot the animals and bring.
Hmm.
After school, she goes to the market and picks different kind of meat, not like stuck to chicken and lamb.
Hmm.
She goes for different birds, pigeon, quail, and rabbit,
Wow.
things like that. He's a collector, we can say. Different.
Mm.
He likes to explore different meats. So that's how I got that inspiration, like different meats. My mom cooks well, but my dad brings and gives a test to my mom. I can say,
I
can
see.
you do
Okay.
this? Can you do that? Things like that. Yeah. So that's
A
how.
lot of a lot of experimentation from quite early on you were exposed to.
Yeah. Before I'm moving from home for my uni, I experienced all this at my home.
I mean,
But
so India is a massive place, right?
yes,
So which part of India were you at? Were you growing up in?
I am from southern part of India. Call it Chennai, Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
They say, but
Yep.
I'm part of Tamil Nadu. It's a very traditional and great place.
Yep.
People, very lovely, and they're very loving, caring, and sharing as well. Festivals. You should see that. That love comes with the food, and they talk, they share the food, each other homes, and we taste different kind of tastes. Even that time itself, this auntie makes very good curry. Oh, this uncle does very good biryani. Things like
Right.
that.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
No, that's
So,
amazing.
it's
That's
basically Tamil Nadu is a very traditional place, southern part of India, that where you can see dosas and idlis are cooked every day and everywhere. Uh,
so.
from
What you've mentioned those as in Italy, right? So what's your favorite breakfast?
My favorite breakfast is now or before. Before it was
No,
dosa.
before
Yeah, when I
dosa.
was in
Oh, okay.
India, dosa is my favorite breakfast. I love them with the sambar, the accompaniments they do with the
Yes.
lentil
Yes.
curry, and
Yeah.
coconut chutney and tomato chutneys. It's amazing. The other one is puri bhaji. They call it,
Okay.
the
Yes.
um, puffed bread
Yes.
with they make the sabji, the mix with
Yes.
potato.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
very
Yes. Yes.
light, very nice, but very simple dish as well. But it's amazing for the morning. Yeah.
And now,
And
because
now,
you
I like my eggs in the morning. Totally changed. Fried egg or like semi-boiled egg. Soft
okay.
boiled egg, we call it. I love them with the toast. Or they totally
All
changed.
right.
It's
So
been
so
25 years in London now. I think
yeah.
2003 I came in. Yeah, 22 years now in London. So I become a Londoner more
I
than,
mean,
yes.
do you get to travel back to Tamil Nadu, Chennai quite often?
Yes, every year I go back and see my family because my parents are still there. So when I go there, I explore a few stuffs, different places, restaurant. Mostly I give time to my parents, then I go out as well
Of
to
course.
eat and see and inspire stuffs. So whenever I go, that's the thing, I pick up some ideas from there and come in different restaurants. It could be a smaller restaurant, smaller dish that gives me inspiration. So when I do the next menu, many changes, so I'll just see. For an example, in one smaller cafe, I
Uh-huh.
saw it's called black chicken. They call it.
Uh-huh.
They roast the chicken, fry the chicken, marinate the chicken with edible charcoal powder. First time I heard it's charcoal powder.
Okay.
Normally, charcoal
Okay.
powder is charcoal powder. It's powder, black stuff, but they make edible charcoal powder. So I was tasting the chicken, and I could feel a little bit of smoky charcoalness, as well
Uh-huh.
as it's so dark, like black chicken. Then I was wondering, it's always a chef's mind, they think how they made this chicken so dark, so
Yes.
black. Then I spoke to the waiters. Then waiter brought me the chef. Then I had a conversation. He introduced me. It's from the small cafe. So
Uh-huh.
then next I came here. I put my ideas and created. It's called black chicken chettinad. And the other time I did the black chicken with sriracha sauce. So people loved it, and they were like same how I felt in India, how I was wondered in India. They were at Kahani. They think, oh, how you make the chicken black. So that is a thing picked up from India when I was on holiday.
That's wonderful. That's really, really amazing. So you've maintained that connection with your
Yes.
root, which is great.
Yearly
Um,
once by rule, I just go there, pick some ideas, come back. Yes.
Fantastic. So, I mean, you had also your inspiration, I guess, right at the beginning was your home, right?
Yes.
And your mum, and she's cooking and enjoying uh, what mystery dad is going to come home with, right? And then put that
Yeah.
in front and say, "Okay, okay, mum, now you can cook this." And no doubt she did an excellent job of that. But you also, I think, you had a very good formal culinary education as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. Because while collecting these knowledges from mom and dad, I was seeing chefs working on the TV in
Mm,
TV shows. With a clean jacket, they're talking, people are hearing, and they make wonderful things. And
yes,
back in India, even here, mostly chefs are male men. Yes,
right.
few lady chefs are there, but mostly even India, at home, women cooks, but at a bigger level like hospitality, hotels, five-star hotel, big chef cooks. So then I thought, why not I become like them? It's a clean uniform. They're talking, people are hearing, and they give so much respect to chef. So that's how
Mm,
I admired the chef life, and I started working on that. But there was a big problem, at my family. They said, everyone is teacher. They are educated, education-related family. My
yes,
dad and mom did not want to become a chef
right.
because back in India, people think that doctors and engineers are,
Yeah,
big thing.
yeah, yeah.
Being a chef, they think that time is very in the 80s. I'm talking about 85, 80s, 90s. They talk very small. Oh, chef is not that great a position or valuable position or work. They
Mm,
treat like people who work in the restaurant like a lower caliber or lower level
mm,
people that
mm,
time.
mm.
Even now is there because people, doctors and engineers, they respect so well. If people who work in the restaurant, they see smaller.
Yep,
So that's how even my mom and dad, they did not want me to become a chef. Then I literally made argument with them. Somehow, I make my life well. I
right.
promised them, and after finishing my schooling, I went into 3-year hotel management culinary school in India itself. So that gave me a great exposure. Then while studying, they put me in hotels for training, learning, cooking, things like that. So that's how. After finishing my college, I worked under a great chef. His name is Rakesh Upatia. He's from northern part of India. I still remember him. He taught me not only the cooking and the discipline in the cooking. That's very important. Timing, punctuality,
Yes.
be, explore things, experiment things, and things like that. I learned from him. Initial stage that I really thank God for that. Work under a great chef.
Oh,
So
it's so
initial
important.
stage that is very important.
Having a mentor, especially
Mentor.
someone in proximity,
Mhm.
uh, not just providing you with their expertise and their knowledge, but
Yeah,
also that motivation to put a fire in your belly,
absolutely.
yeah, to get excited
Hmm.
by the things that you're learning. Um, and clearly, yeah, anyone who's gone to Kahani and previously Tamarind, the food, it's not, I can say, normal. It's not standard. It
Uh,
is exciting, and it's the experience that I think starts in the kitchen. That's the epicenter of that ecosystem. But then, how does the front of house work? Um, excuse me. How does the service work? All of that. Um, and again, I'm biased. I'm
mhm.
super biased. Kahani is hands down my favorite restaurant uh, in London for sure, of any type of cuisine. So thank you so much
You're welcome, Mr. Gill. I
for
agree with this point as well. Food is not only one thing in a restaurant. The atmosphere we create. At Kahani, expect a great welcome from the staff and
always.
attentive service and abundance of flavor beautifully presented on the plate. So
Yep,
that's all together in one combined. Food
it's the
without.
complete
Hmm,
experience.
that's true. That's
And
true.
it is so important. So you had one fantastic mentor. That was great. Um, so what happened then? So you had the inspiration from home. You had some challenges, right? Because obviously family wanted to look after you. Yeah, they wanted to ensure that you were going to be successful, but
Hmm.
you managed to convince them that, yes, of course you're gonna be successful. But that's the line that you wanted to take, and you took it, and that's
Yes.
fantastic, because you've proved that.
Yes.
And the food speaks for itself. It's incredible. And what you've created at Kahani and previously, maintaining a Michelin star. It's somewhere like Tamarind, and for those who don't know, it's in Mayfair. It's been there forever. I think well, so many really, really prominent chefs have had an opportunity to be there, but you were there for, you were saying, 8 years, and
Yes.
maintaining that standard.
Yes.
That is incredible. But then having your own place, if you like, and continuing with that philosophy, and I can speak about that with a little bit of authority because Tamarind used to be a fixture for me. Um, now Kahani is the fixture for me. So
Okay. Thank
it's
you
not
for that.
just it's not just the food, right? It's everything. And I just love it. I love the food. I love the SW1 cocktail. Everyone, oh yeah, yeah. Shall I get you your SW1? Oh,
Yes, thank you.
okay.
Kahani, yeah.
Let me order first. So that's great. I mean, did you have any other mentors as well besides?
Of course, when I joined Tamarind, I worked under great chef Alfred Prashad.
Yes,
He was a head chef that time.
the youngest one to get a Michelin.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
He's 29 year old. He got
yes,
Michelin.
incredible.
It was a first time experience for me because I come back from India. India's cooking is different. Yes, we work with all the standards and everything. But cooking in India and London, see, Indian food is totally different. The spice levels we use, the flavors we use is all so different. So that techniques I learned from Chef Alfred Prashad because back in India we cook bulk. big portions, and all those things. But with lots of spices, flavors. But in London, when I joined Tamarind, it's Indian food, but for European palate. So that I need
Yes.
to connect because even at Kahani or Tamarind, 80% of them are Europeans and Americans
Yes.
people. So yes, there are Indian comes and dines, but most of the time we are serving for a European palate. So that techniques, the flavor is still there. How to balance the spice level, that techniques I learned from Chef Alfred Prasad. It was a great experience. Initially, it was not easy for me working in Michelin-star restaurant because
Mm.
that was my first most experience in Michelin-star restaurant. Previously, I was there in India. Then I moved to London for an Indian Malaysian restaurant. First 2 years I worked in Indian Malaysian restaurant in London Bridge Hotel. Then I moved to Tamarind. So when I moved to Tamarind, it was tough for me. First 6 months, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just learning only. But
Right.
Chef Prasad was patient at me with me, and he taught me everything. Then I was number two for him.
Wow.
Almost like 4 or 5 years, I was worked under him as number two. Then when he moved on for next level, then I become a head chef there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's a great team as well. It's a team effort. You need a great team. At the same time, it's all depends. The pressure depends on the upon the head chef. Yes, even though you have 13, 14 chefs working in the kitchen team, but it's all under chef's hands,
Of
head
course.
chef's hand. So, but it's a great experience. It's a pressure, but I loved it. Initially, it was tough, but I learned it. I experienced it, and I love the pressure. So every year when they announce, not even 1 year I missed
Mhm.
when I was there. Every year when they announce Michelin star, it's great thing we achieved in life.
That's a
But
fantastic
I was
accolade.
not born for it. I made for it. I think when I come to London, also I just came to work for a chef.
I think being a head chef is one thing, and obviously you've worked uh, diligently, professionally to attain that,
Mhm.
and the teamwork that is involved. And I only have exposure of this from, watching. Sometimes there's a gallery there, and you can see the kitchen. And my only other exposure is on TV programs, um, and the pressure is intense. And there's invariably so many people that you, as a head chef, you are accountable. You have to coordinate all of that, and at the same time ensure that all of the food is received in time, the orders, then it's prepared, right? And then it's going to go out in a reasonable time. I mean, for example, with Kahani, how many covers are there in a standard evening, let's say?
We normally do average of 70 covers. Some slow
Goodness
evenings are
me.
50, but 70 cover average. Weekends are massive. We do 120, 130, two seatings we do because Kahani holds 75 in the basement, and we
Yeah.
have private dining as well for 10 covers. So altogether 85. But the normal evenings you do average of 60 to 70. The busy weekends we do 120. And again, the festival periods, December,
Oh
sometimes we
my
do from
goodness
morning to
me.
evening, it's like
Yeah.
150 to 170 covers with that restaurant with the
What is
standard
a
of.
standard what's a standard day like? Because from a customer's perspective, you're only going there when your booking is there, right?
Yeah.
But when does your day start?
We start, early morning. The thing is like, we open a few days only dinner, like Monday to Wednesday. Thursday to Sunday from morning to evening, like lunch and dinner. The staff starts early when we have lunch, but normally
Right.
when we do only dinner, they start around 2 p.m. We need to actual customer coming in time is 5 p.m. in the
Yes.
evening. I'm talking about dinner time. Staffs are there from 2 to prep, everything, do everything. They're just getting ready, marinate the meats, and setting up the place, garnishes, all those things. All the plates need to be put in the warmer. All those things happen. 3 hours or 4 hours pre dining for everyone. So 5 p.m. when they come, it's all ready to serve. No rush, and it's all like oiled machine. It works like we train the people.
Yes.
We don't teach them each and every day do this, do that. People are trained for that. It's like oiled machine. Everyone knows their job and they do. So
Has
first,
to be.
yeah, whenever the new staff join, we train them properly so that they support the team and the service is smooth. So yeah, this is how we start early, and while the customer is in, they start coming slowly by from 5. Then the main dining time is like 7 p.m. We get a big rush there until 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, people are trained for it, and tandoor we do live minute cooking
Yes.
everything, and even whatever dish we prepare, everything is minute. Once the order comes, then we start cooking. It's not
Right.
like pre-made and we serve everything. No. So
No, no, no.
that one thing, it shows the freshness to the food as well. Minute cooking after ordering. After customer place the order, then we prepare everything.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. And then when's the last booking? When do you wave goodbye to the
Last
final
booking
guest?
is at 10:30 every day.
Right. Right.
So they can come in around 10:15 to 10:30. The last order placed by 10:30. So someone
Right.
comes to eat a 3-course meal, they place the order by 10:30. So next another hour they can finish the 3-course meal, like starter, main course, and dessert. 5:30 to the 5 to 10:30. Our timing is.
Wow. And then how long does it take to clean up?
It takes, it depends how they're finishing at the end. If there are too many
Yes.
tables at the end around 10:30,
Yeah.
it takes more time to finish. If they finish by 9:30 and 1 or 2 tables are sitting, say around 4 or 5 guests, so the closing time is lesser, because if we have more tables at the end, the porters in the kitchen, they get more stuffs to clean,
Yes.
and they leave later as well. The guests leave later. They start the starter, main course, then when they come to dessert, it become like 11:30, 12, 11:30 at least. So once they are done, chefs is easy. It's not. It's closing. Closing is easy. When they serve dessert, their job is finished.
Right.
They can leave.
Right.
For waiters, they need to wait after dessert. They coffee, they talk.
Yes.
They may have go for another drink.
Yes. That's me.
Then then settling the bill.
Mhm.
So after that, they need to prep for next day as well. The waiters, they need to set the tables. They put the stuff in for the washing. Porter will clean up everything. So the last person to leave home is Porter. He
Right.
cleans up everything, mopping the kitchen, clean nicely, thoroughly. Then he goes home. Yeah, that's
That's a
how the day ends.
long, long day.
It's a whole long day.
When do you get time to go on like do you go on vacation? Does that work? Is that even a thing?
Initially, it was tough when I
Yeah.
joined Tamarind, like initial periods. Then I started planning myself. Now it's a little more planned way of working. So I have a head chef in my team under me. He does really good job, and he's trustworthy guy. He does great job. So it's worked with trust as well, the kitchen team. Otherwise, it's like if you
Of
don't have
course.
a people subordinate number 2 or number 3, then whatever you think and we think and plan is not going to be happening. So
Correct.
I have responsible guys in the kitchen. So I plan my day offs, vacations, and the India trip, things like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess the organizational structure is incredibly important,
absolutely.
and how you run your brigades. And obviously, then for such a high pressure environment, because
Mm,
food is passion, right? It's not
yeah.
like you're going to go to a hamburger place and just order something and la 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 la, it comes quickly and then off you go. Places like Kahani, like you said, it's not fine dining, but
Mm,
it's it's curated. It's a very, very special and personalized experience. And I think the service and the food reflects that always. every time that I've been there. Um, and that's what I look forward to. That is what I look forward to. And that takes time. It takes time to get that
Change.
frequency, that
Mm.
cadence. Yeah. Do you think where would you see Kahani moving forward? What's your vision for it?
Honey, moving forward, we plan to open in different countries
Okay.
with a good support. Especially Middle East is booming now, Dubai
Yes,
and Abu Dhabi
very
and
much.
Saudi. So we are having a chat with them, a
Okay.
few people there. And at Central London, my personal opinion, I want to share. It's not like the scene is 10 years, 20 years before.
Mhm.
There are too many Indian restaurants and too many competitions.
Yes.
So there's no point to keep opening unless you have a great, different, innovative, inviting concept you have in hand with a great amount of investment as well. In the team.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's for Central London I'm talking about. Because
No, no,
this is
no,
the
for
this
sure.
is the current situation. When I was worked at again, I picked Tamarind,
Yeah.
2004 when I joined in Mayfair. You see Tamarind and Banaras. That's it.
Yes.
Now in that square, Barclay Square,
Yes.
Mayfair, almost like 10 major restaurants are there.
Yes.
Like Jamawar, Gymkhana, Chutney Mary, so on, like Banaras, Tamarind. Then Koya is like Peruvian. Indians like the food as well. And there are so many, 10, I can mention it there. Then just 5 minutes walk away, you have Kanishka, Manthan, like so many Indian restaurants in that one Mayfair
Yes.
Square. Previously, before Regent Street in Mayfair, only two restaurants, Tamarind and Banaras, the
Yes.
named restaurant, I can
Yes.
say. So that's one thing. Again, Sogo, every street you see, there are 4 or 5 Indian restaurants. And
Completely.
it's like,
It's
yeah, one thing is good, is a healthy competition and improving, but the options are more now. Competition is higher. So, so if I want to open another Kahani, I won't look at in zone 1 and 2 in
no,
London.
that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the
But
compet
when you open outer side of like in like suburban area, say
Yes.
Yeshire or Kingston or Kent or
Yes.
Bromley, we need to find a nice location with the nice residentials, and we can build the business. Initially, it is going to be tougher, not like Central London footfall areas. First 1 or 6 months, 3 months or 6 months going to be tough.
Mhm.
Then, by
Mhm.
1 year, you build your own clientele, guests. Then, it will be amazing. But yeah, that's how I see Kahani. We want to do the next concept. This is fine dining. We want to do little faster Indian food, like kind of Indian street food, like kind of dhaba style food.
Right. Right.
Where in India we call it, now they call it motel, but that time is dhaba. They come,
Yes.
relax, enjoy, lighter food, very quick and affordable as well. When you go to bigger restaurants, it's like big money. When you go to dhaba, it's tasty food, home style food, but affordability as well. Good.
Yeah, it's a
So,
different proposition altogether, right? It's a different
yes,
purpose.
yeah.
Um,
So
but
that's
there's
how we are looking at. We want to open in different countries, and
that would be
with,
amazing.
with Kahani, I did few things after opening Kahani. I was doing event from Kahani, which is
Okay.
wedding in different hotels. I have a connection with hotels, like we are the provider, hospitality catering provider for Hilton Metropole, Sheraton Park Lane, and so many other restaurants like Marriott Grosvenor,
Mhm. Mhm.
Grosvenor House,
Mhm.
the Novotel Hammersmith, and Heathrow. There are so many Radissons and things like that. There are around 20 hotels we have in list. So we do great events as well, like a wedding, Indian proper weddings in manor houses. So that's how we are surviving restaurant as well as the event.
Yes.
And Lord's Cricket Ground, we do amazing stall as well. Every international match, I think yearly we do around 25 days at Lord's Cricket. So I
Wow,
do fast food there as well, Indian street food, like
that's
samosa,
fantastic.
chaats, pav bhaji, biryani, and butter chicken rice, things like that. I do past 4 years now. This year we did amazingly well with India team there. So which
Yes,
is really really good. Good. It was so busy 1 week, and the team at large are so happy with us as well. So
can
that is
imagine.
another area for Kahani to shine and grow.
I mean,
So
as a brand, I mean, you've taken a very, very personal concept,
yes.
right? If I may say so, and you've made such a brilliant experience,
Mhm, mhm.
yeah, um, in adjacent to Sloane Square, and to hear the future plans, it's yeah, you make it sound so logical. You make it sound like um, this is a really, really good strategy. But also, after listening to you and you sharing your story, um, it's incredibly tough in the
Mm,
food industry, in the hospitality industry. The margins are so tight,
yes.
and to maintain the passion for as long as you have, I think that's tremendous. I mean,
Mm.
what a fantastic leader.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That's
Ah,
the enthusiasm is there's still that fire there, which is great. I
yeah,
think
that's true. Because
that's
especially while you're talking about on that topic, for my experience, past 20 years in London,
mm,
this year 2025, hospitality is struggling like anything. Not only any cuisine, not only Indian, European, anyone.
yes,
Even bigger Michelin star, one Michelin, two Michelin star chefs are closing their restaurants. It's a great
unfortunately, yeah.
struggle. The market is changed. The tourists are reduced in London, and the competition is more. As well as the government putting pressures on hospitality industry margin for profit. Even that is squeezed, and many pubs are closing. Smaller places or bigger places,
Yes,
from Michelin star places to smaller restaurants,
of course, but
which
then
closing down.
from looking at it from the outside,
Hmm.
um, your core ingredients, one is availability and then price. And then because you've got a fantastic bar offering as well in Kahani, SW1, my favorite cocktail in Kahani. And I know as well the base rate for the spirits. I mean, the taxes have gone up on that.
Yeah.
Um, it's yeah, what I guess what message would you give to young aspiring chefs today?
Yes, people for like young chefs, one thing they need to understand and agree that hospitality industry is not easy, especially chef jobs.
Mm,
Won't talk about the front of the house. Yes, their job is difficult as well, but especially chef job, the emotions and the pressures and the hard work is still there. So you need to be prepare your mind and heart for that. You need to be ready with the physical fitness and everything. Chef job is not easy. You need to stand all the time, receive the pressures. Each and every minute you need to deliver while at work.
yes,
And it may be a long hours sometime, ready for that as well. And with a great focus, goal and the hardworking attitude, the chefs can achieve things. Again, while I said there are still hope for improvement. There are still areas to improve and areas to shine as well.
mhm,
It's not that it's not the end of the world for hospitality, but yes, we are struggling like we struggled in COVID.
yes,
I always see 2025 is another COVID without coronavirus.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's how
yes.
I see. Yeah, we are struggling, but that
That's a
time
good
government
analogy.
supported really well, but there is no support as well. Government has to see things. This is what every chef and the manager or the hospitality owners are thinking. Government has to do something, otherwise, like 2025, as far I know, more than 250 restaurant closed, but restaurant closed in big numbers. But as far
Mm,
I know, there are pubs, restaurant, even Central London, big chefs like Michel Roux, he closed his restaurant,
mm,
and yeah, many other chefs. Like yeah, Chelsea. There is a pub run by a star chef has been closed.
Yes.
Things like that is happening. At the same time, there are other side people are opening as well, the restaurants. So
Yeah.
chefs still have their value in the market, but ready for the situation and work hard and things like
No, for sure. But you still have the passion. You still clearly you love to cook,
that.
right? I mean, what's your favorite dish to prepare? You don't have one,
No, I have at my restaurant at the moment. I love
right?
to cook lamb shank, which my
Okay.
favorite, and I love my seafood. And if you ask me a specific ingredient, I like coconut very much. So I
Oh,
coconut
okay.
marinated in kebabs or
Yes.
curries.
Yes.
My favorite ingredient, I can eat raw coconut as well, just like
Yeah.
as a
Yeah. Yeah.
snack.
Yeah.
But coconut milk is amazing with cooking. When you make a nice tangy flavor, some fish curry, just adding up coconut milk makes the big difference. So yeah, I love cooking fish curries as well.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
amazing with so many different fishes in London. It's a great place to source. Which where else you can find so many ingredients or diverse food in any other world. Any London is amazing. Throughout the year, you can get even though it's seasonal,
Hmm.
like asparagus is
Hmm.
summer, but you can get it in winter. In any months of the year, he source the ingredients. So that's
That's
amazing
fantastic.
for a chef. I love London. I love being in London as a
No,
chef.
I mean that's incredible. I think a lot of people put London down for lots of different reasons.
Mhm.
But hearing you speak about the availability, the diversity of the ingredients as well, and just yeah, it's obvious that you're still so passionate about the core concept of cooking.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, as well as everything else, yes, got to be tenacious, they have to be patient, have to be hardworking. It's a very, very physically demanding profession.
Absolutely.
Um, but to have that, yeah, you got to really love. And I think you demonstrate that amazingly.
Yeah,
Um,
I love being in the kitchen. I just want to mention because even though I'm a chef come owner now, chef patron owner,
mm,
as
mm,
well as I handle like outdoor caterings, lots cricket events, weddings, and other meetings to involve. But still, I'm there in my kitchen for 5 days in a week, except my day off. Every
right.
day I am there in the kitchen, at least for an hour or two. When it's a busy service, I'm there more and more hours. So I love being in the kitchen. So many of them, when they become like a chef owner or a chef patron, they just stay away from the cooking and looking after the management side of it.
Yes, yes. But
Uh,
you're still hands on, very much
yeah, I'm
so.
still hands on. Yes.
No, that's great. And you're mentoring as well. You've mentioned you've got a fantastic couple of people who line directly into you.
Yes. Because I picked up post COVID, I picked up around 4 5 guys
Right,
from India,
right,
young chefs. They're working with me now. I train them with a great standard of UK standard cooking, and they're doing really well. They are very supportive and in the kitchen. So it's makes me happy, when teach someone, sharing your knowledge and skills to someone else when they're doing really well in life. So I'm happy, more than happy than anyone.
that's great. I mean, you work incredibly hard. All the chefs work incredibly hard. You can't be successful without um, working to that level and that intensity and maintaining those standards. So the next thing I'm going to ask you, I'm a little bit nervous about asking, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Do you even have time to do other things? What do you enjoy doing besides the cooking? Do you have time to do anything else?
Hey, I have family to look after.
Yeah,
I have 3 kids, all young
yeah,
kids, not like grown up kids.
right.
So I need to be supportive to my family, my wife, things like that. Apart from that, I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay.
It's a religious side of it. I just normally don't mention to anyone, especially in professional side of it. But when you asked what do you share, what
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
do, so I just support my religious activities and things like that. So there I spent time like 2 days in a week. We have meetings and doing ministry things like that. So yeah, that gives me a great pleasure and happiness. So yeah, that is good to share here. As well as we go out to parks, small little things. I can't spend more time outside with
Mm.
smaller kids, so we just go to park and enjoy some. Still enjoy some Indian movies, not like fully, but because it takes 3 to 4 hours to finish,
Mm.
maybe part by part,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit,
yeah, 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 for
like
sure.
some comedy shows or things like that. That makes me going.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You are an inspiration, Chef Peter Joseph. You are an absolute inspiration. I really hope that anyone who's a youngster or an old fossil like me um, has found that your story to be not just interesting but inspiring, and to get a little sneak peek into the life of someone who's at the top of your game, right? Um, yeah, it's an absolute privilege to speak with you like this, and I will be coming to Kahani very very soon again. So that's great. So any last words from you, Chef? Anything that you would want to share with the folks who are listening?
We had a great conversation, and we as Kahani want to deliver a great experience to the guests. As I have mentioned earlier, Kahani means story, as well as we have great exposure, great food, great service. What you expect from Kahani is attentive service, amazingly presented food with the flavors,
And
abundance of
it's
flavors.
consistent. I have
And
to say, it is consistent.
consistent, yeah. And
Very.
look forward to seeing everyone at Kahani. People who did not know about Kahani, please come and enjoy. We,
Please do. By the
yeah,
way, I'm not getting paid. If anyone's thinking I'm getting paid to say nice things about this wonderful place and this wonderful chef, that is not the case at all. Anyone who knows me knows that I love my food. Um, Designing and delivering experiences is what I do for a profession. And hands down, Kahani is, like I said it already, it's my favorite destination. To go and eat in London for sure. And I'm just so grateful that we have the gift of chefs like Peter Josephs and so many others as well in London, right on our doorstep.
yeah.
It's a brilliant city. It's a vibrant, amazing place. You can literally choose to eat any cuisine you want to in any evening of any week. Um, London's amazing. London's fantastic, and we are collectively have to be grateful for the likes of Chef Peter Joseph for maintaining those standards. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Enjoy each and every moment of life. Thank you.